Hello, welcome back to Natty Boy Nation. Today we're watching episode 8 of Black Torch. Last episode we basically had the team go into the fast mission where a bunch of people were being controlled by Momonosuke down. You had to fuck Momonosuke, put everyone to sleep. You had a guy, Momonosuke, with a black flag that were able to control these people and make them go towards this portal, this gateway. And then you just had this big, strong Momonosuke. And so our team sort of jumped in, split into three, and we had Jiro and Ranko fighting the big Momonosuke, and Jiro using a new, cloak power, Ranko, ability cloaked him. And we also learned the Ranko ability is getting stronger because he's feeding off the life force of Jiro without meaning to do it. He's just doing it naturally. But they were able to defeat the big Momonosuke. Ichika was able to capture the black flag Momonosuke by cutting off the horns, which loses the entire power. That being said, we still got Reichi, and he's trying to take down the fog team Momonosuke, who's basically asleep but is being guarded by his brother, which honestly is crazy. I did not think we would get his brother and him fighting each other this early in the season. No, I don't think Reichi is going to be able to win. What I'm hoping is because Jiro and Ichika has finished their battle, they'll jump in. Even then, I still don't think 3-1 they beat his brother, but I think they might be able to push his brother back where he does end up not being able to protect the fucking Momonosuke. And they do win this mission, because I don't really know how Reichi will be able to beat his brother. It seems way too soon for him to do this fight. But yeah, I'm really excited for this episode because I can't wait to see what happens between Reichi and his brother. I think that fight is going to be really amazing to see. But with that being said, let's start.
で今まで気づかなかったんだ。このままこいつの中にいたら、まして戦闘のたびに容器を使い続ければ。
He'll end up dying. I love that he cares about Jiro. See, he does not look possessed there.
呼んでくれないんだな。当然だ。僕がかつて兄と呼んだ人間は。
But this one, he seems like he was fighting against this.
逃げるなよ、レイジ。これは幻なんかじゃない。俺は山風に飲まれたわけでも。まして死んだわけでもない。昔も今も俺は俺のままだ。
See, this is crazy. I don't understand. Oh damn, that looks cool.
分かってる。最初の人たちで。俺は俺のままだって。だったらなぜ
Why you saved the Momonosuke? Why you kill your entire clan?
隠密局と相対するため全てはお前のせいだよ、レイジ。全てはあの頃から始まってた。
レイジ、シンジ。
はい、父上。
これで何度目の
What the?
弟に負け越して兄として悔しくないのか。
Okay, his dad was kind of messed up.
いや、そこじゃない。本当に俺が辛かったのはな、レイジ。
Here though, he looks possessed.
わざと俺に負けるようになったことだ。
Oh.
無意識だったろうさ。
He unconsciously started weakening himself because he loved his older brother.
剣を交え続けた俺にだけは分かった。しかお前は負けて笑うようになった。初め
Damn.
はそれがお前なりの気遣いだと思った。
This cool, you get to see his brother being jealous of Reichi, while Reichi was kind of jealous and admired his brother.
それでもお前は常に俺のちょうど一歩だけ後ろにいた。お前に一歩先を譲られてた。
Damn, that's how he saw it. But I also don't know if that's the Momonosuke feeding on his insecurity.
だろうな。その事実に気づかざるを得なかった俺の絶望は。
Block!
強くなりたかったんだ。立派な跡継ぎとして、お前の兄として。
How can you?
ふざけるな。そんなことのためにお前は父上を切り離に落とす。
Yeah, big snap. Knock some sense into him. Block!
お前はそれでいいんだ。もっと恨め、もっと憎め、もっともっともっともっともっともっと。誰に
Bro, see, I think he is possessed. Bro, we really need reinforcement.
お前を切っても意味ないからな。
What the?
けどこれで話すべきことは
Something isn't right.
だから今回はこれでおしまい。じゃあまたな、レイジ。
See,
次会うときは本気で殺し合おうな。
まただ。
what the? Man just got his ass beat and then walked away. That's a cool looking shot. Also, wasn't he meant to protect the Fuki Momonosuke? He literally just left her alone as she's asleep.
久しぶりだな、ラゴ。
No.
顔を合わせるのは息災そうでな。
But I was like raging these reinforcements. We need reinforcements here. I don't know why Chiro should not immediately run in the opposite direction.
考えればわかるだろう。
Oh,
一つの器に二つの存在。
that's
それが
crazy.
どれほど歪な
Okay, well, it gets
どれだ
revealed.
け互いを気遣おうと人間と物のけが共生するなど不可能だという間に燃え尽きる。
But I mean, in his defense, he was just about to tell him that.
お前、今の話聞いてなかったのか。
ビビって何もしないで。それでなんか解決すんのかよ。
Damn, I love Chiro.
ごめんだが。
Chiro, sometimes you got to learn you're not that strong and walk away.
考えが甘すぎる。今の君の力では。
Bro got one-shotted.
実は大事なよりしろ。まだ殺しはしない。今度は左腕だけじゃ済まさないぞ。
Ah, damn it. I can't wait for Ranko to
人
go
の
all
後ろ
out.
に縛られた今のお前など脅威ではない。私の言いなりになると。そうすれば、その
Yeah, I don't think Chiro would agree to this.
やっとついて。
てめえは。
Oh, okay. He took him with him.
会えて嬉しい。
Took the Momonosuke. I think it's a girl.
本当だろうな。
You go trust this guy. You go trust him. Last time he gave his word, he killed your entire village.
わかった。よろしく頼む。石川、お前は宇佐美に連絡して付き添いを頼む。
おいてこのざまかよ。だがもう俺の力じゃ打つ手が。
Yes!
どうな。
Yes! You're not going. Chiro wants you to stay.
ぼさっとしてんだ。これはお前と俺で始めた喧嘩だろうが。そこから出ろ。
But
それともそこのそれ
Bro
と心中でもする気か。
Chiro and you stick together. You Godwin. Damn! This is Division 1. This is cool.
あんたね、ダッサい技名叫ぶのやめろって何回言えばわかんのよ、このバカ犬。
She seems like she had like special powers. Like
遅かったな。
What the-
諸君 預けていたものは確か
When did this happen?
ではさらば
Jiro, do something. What happened? What did he say?
がっちゃダメよ。もうお腹開いても知らないわよ。よかった。大丈夫？
ここ天国ですか。
にしても結局対象を捕獲でき
Yeah, you're the only one that actually did the job well.
そうですね。ジローたちは
They took another big goal. This is not the brother. This is the other guy. I do not like what's going on here.
食わんのかいらねえよそうかならば
No, 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 eat that, eat that.
これほどいびつ
That's so fucked up.
だからもののけが取って変わろうってのか取って変わるのではない人間と喧嘩してえなら勝手にてめえらでやりゃいいだろうが
Because he's afraid he's gonna lose.
お前が石に入った後私は再び同志を集め放棄しそして敗れた
That just means you're not good enough, and maybe you should listen to the humans.
して脆弱な人間は群れをなすことでその力を見せる
But here's the thing: if you're all about what is strong, about what is strong rule, them beating you means they're stronger, so they should rule over you.
お前だ
I'm just saying, your logic is very flawed.
長い時を経て群れとしての機能を忘れた現在のなりにもそういう約束だったしな
Uh-huh. Well,
いきなり何しやがるんだ
I thought he did a plan or something.
ラゴ貴様尻尾はどうした
He left a part of his power inside of Jiro.
うっかりちぎれて置いてきちまったよ俺の容器全部乗っけてあいつの
I love Rango.
つまり今ってみろよ別に俺だって死にたかねえが
So his tail had all his power in it.
死ぬのって怖えな畜生あとはてめえに任せるぜジロー
Did Rango just die? I'm not gonna lie, it does feel like we're coming to like a finale, but this is only the first season. Unless this is only gonna be one season, which it could be. Like I said, I don't really know anything about the manga at all. I literally just saw a trailer and went, oh, this looks like a cool series. I didn't have much anime I was watching at the time, so I was like, might as well watch it. Yeah, but this episode was really good. We got a really good fight between Shinji and Reiji, and Reiji sort of lost. And apparently Reiji was always stronger than Shinji, but because Reiji like adored and loved his brother, and how his dad was kind of a dick, to like every time the elder brother lost, he would hit him, and because of that, Reiji started unconsciously becoming weaker to allow his brother to beat him. And over time he got so weaker than his brother because basically he trained himself to weaken himself so to make his brother look good, which sort of became something for his brother to like be insecure about and be like annoyed with Reiji. Like no matter how much he tried, this guy is holding back and he's only one step behind me. So I can understand how Shinji feels that way. I still don't know if Shinji is possessed or not, because like his eyes sometimes when he's talking, it sort of go like the hypnosis or possessive eyes. So sometimes it look like he is getting possessed, but there's other times where he just got like normal eyes and is not getting possessed, and he doesn't look like he's possessed. I also don't know if like the blind feeds on somebody insecurity and then tries to use that to like create a bond between them, and like, oh, because you filed your insecurity, now I'm able to take control of your body and your feelings. I don't know if that's the case. It could be. I also don't know if like, because some of the things Shinji was saying didn't make sense. Like, he wanted to be the next heir, but I don't know how he could become the next heir when he decided to sort of slaughter them all. Like, he killed his father, he killed a bunch of other people in the clan. There's no way people will want him to lead the clan and be the next heir, because he just showed he's a traitor. So, I feel like what happened is the Momonosuke hasn't taken over his entire body, but fed into his insecurity, which sort of allowed him to take more of a negative approach, and that way he does a lot of bad things. But like, I think certain things the Momonosuke got to do, like killing his brother, I think maybe the reason the Momonosuke actually spared his brother's life was because Shinji is still strong enough to be like, no, I do not want my brother to die, and he would fight the Momonosuke. So the Momonosuke realized, hi, to keep the control, I won't kill this guy. I'm not strong enough to control Shinji. And then we have the ringleader appearing as stealing Rango, which is crazy. The Rango basically lost all his power, and his power is in his tail, and he gave the tail to Jiro, which this is why I feel like it's going into the finale, because if Rango is dead, he's basically said, I leave everything to you. I know Jiro is gonna be out to get revenge on Amakaki, or the ringleader of the Momonosuke. I don't see anyone higher than the ringleader. I don't see another enemy. So if Jiro does defeat the ringleader, then they're basically the end of the story. But if it would feel really rushed, I would think, if that's how it ends. Especially because it's like, this is episode 8. I know the first season at least got 12 episodes. I don't know if there's a season 2. I don't know if it's just meant to be one season. That being said, I'm really looking forward to see the conclusion between Reiji and Shinji, and seeing what Shinji is. Is Shinji actually himself that is not being possessed like he claims, or is Shinji actually has some possession inside of him and he's not controlling his body? We also got to find, each guy has to find a way to save her mum with that Momonosuke. I'm wondering if this manga is already completed. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe it's like a short series, like how Paradise. I know how Paradise manga is already finished and it's only got 3 seasons. So maybe this will have 2-3 seasons. It does feel kind of rushed. If it does end the season, I would feel like it's sort of rushing to a conclusion. But that being said, I did really enjoy this episode. I really enjoyed Rango and Jiro getting split apart. I enjoyed sort of Rango being like, I leave everything to Jiro, which is a really dope thing. It also shows how strong of a connection Rango had in Jiro, how much faith he had in Jiro. And then I also really enjoyed the fight between Reiji and his brother, and hopefully we get more of that. But with also Division 1, we got 2 characters on Division 1 team that had really cool showing. It was very brief, but what they did was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool to see. That being said, really enjoyed this episode. Go wait for episode 9. See you guys next time. Bye.